Hello everybody. Um, Today I wanted to do some masking, and it's like a little special here because I want to mask this off and paint it on the other side, which you see I've already done, but I'm going to show you how I did it. It's it's still a little rough because I used the normal masking tape and not the for models, but it's going to get masked off again with the normal masking with the model masking tape and to go over it again to straighten it up a little bit. But it was I tried first to do a little freehand, but that didn't work so good because it's too uneven and everything. So because you need a mirror image for the other side, and that was kind of the hard part. If it was just some stripes on both sides, then you could just do it. Then the mask would be easier. So I use this normal masking tape because my model masking tape is too thin. It wouldn't have covered the whole thing. And there might be some thicker one that might work better. So you might and if you have a thicker one that works better, then you won't have to do it more than once. Or at least it'll be a little easier that way. Because I think painting these things on is better than using decals. Although, like for nose art, decals, you kind of need them because you can't really paint some of the stuff, like the women and stuff, or the figures that are on there. They're going to be really difficult to paint. So I put me a piece of masking tape over here. And I have a thin pencil. I think I used to at least. Now, as you get this pencil, it's a 2.5. I have another one somewhere that's smaller. Get it on there good. And just do a sketch. You have to do it twice though, once for the white and once for the black. And then you have to make sure it's lined up good. If this wasn't such an old model, I could probably get new decals for it, but this old model and this Lady Lil, you can't find it no more. I looked. So I was just going to buy some new decals. But then again, for stuff like this, paint's going to last a lot longer anyways than decals. You can put the covering stuff, but eventually the decals will go bad anyways. And since this is my favorite airplane, I want it to last longer. No, you have to make sure the tape's a little bit too short, but it's okay. Now we have an outline of the white part. So we're going to take it off. We don't need this anymore for now. Now we're going to take us another piece of masking tape because we need a mirror image, so we need it the other way around. And since the other one was a little too short, we're going to make this one a little bit longer. And you have to, this is a little bit, because the tape is kind of fragile. So you put your two pieces together. You can cut off the excess. Then you have to take your model scalpel. And I have a very sharp blade in here. It's a new one. And very carefully cut what you just drew. And even if you have the decals and just wanted to do a paint, to paint it on, you could also use the decals as a reference to make these masks. You have to be a little careful because where at these corners, it's going to try to rip. So you have to make sure it's cut really good. I think you could probably pretty easily make masks for roundels this way too, if you use the decals as a start point. It might even be better to use a pen instead of a pencil, and you can see the lines better that you drew. Okay. And then, because this is going to be our side that we're going to need. So now the hard part, you're going to take the two pieces back apart. And it ripped, but it's still usable. Turned out perfect this time. Last time it didn't rip, but it's still not so bad. You can still put it on the model like that. And if you use your decal sheet, then you just made one for both sides, even though this one ripped too. I think it's because of the heat today. Last night when I did this, it wasn't so hot, so the tape didn't rip like that. Of course, in cooler weather, or in a cooler place, probably would have helped if I would have turned the fan on, but it's still okay. If it wasn't so, if I would have made the tape a little bit longer here at the top, then it wouldn't have ripped at the top on this one. But you get the idea. Today it didn't turn out as well as it did yesterday. I'm not going to do it again. You get the idea. It does work. It does work. As you can see here, I have the black and white stripes. But there's a third black stripe on this side, and that's going to have to be done piece by piece after the line is straightened up. And I do have a new decal coming for Lady Lil. Wasn't easy to find, but I did find one. Because I love this nose art. It's so cool. And I also hand painted this, the nose. Most of the decals were ruined, peeling off. So I just, partly I did paint over some decal, but I did a lot of sanding where it was bubbled and where it was peeling off and stuff. But I think the nose turned out really well. Once the green is painted. I think it turned out really well. Well, thanks for watching. More videos to come. Please like and subscribe. Until next time.